We are here to, once again, we've already announced this, but we're announcing it again, the dangers of the Arkansas Abortion Amendment and asking Arkansans to decline to sign when they are approached by petitioner for this amendment. Arkansas Right to Life is facing the most critical battle of our time with this Arkansas Abortion Amendment. For the last 50 years, we have worked hard to protect women and children in Arkansas and have done a really great job. And, you know, with the reversal of Roe v. Wade, we now have practically zero abortions in Arkansas due to the trigger law that went into effect after the Dobbs decision. So we want to just alert our Arkansans who are working and living in Arkansas to the dangers that this amendment brings to our state. And we've highlighted many of those with this poster here in front of me. This is really more radical than Roe v. Wade in the sense that it allows abortion in our state completely without any kind of safety measures for women, pregnant women, and certainly for the unborn child. So this will allow abortions up to the moment of birth, up to 5 months in pregnancy, without any kind of questions asked. These are healthy babies, healthy mothers, healthy pregnancies where the baby is just not wanted by the mother for whatever reason. And so no questions asked in Arkansas, no laws regulating any kind of procedures, providers, anything. She can have an abortion. After that, under certain circumstances and certain exceptions, abortion would be allowed, again, without any kind of laws or safety measures, so that a woman who, had a certain exception that she would go to an abortionist for could receive an abortion, no questions asked. So, it's dangerous for women in Arkansas. It's deadly for unborn children. During the 49 years of Roe v. Wade, we had in Arkansas roughly 250,000 abortions, and most of those were for healthy babies and healthy mothers. And Arkansas, in particular, protects life, has protected life since the late 80s with the Unborn Child Amendment. This amendment to our state constitution would throw everything out the window. The Unborn Child Amendment would no longer be in effect in the sense that we protect babies from the moment of conception until birth in Arkansas. There would be no protections. No protections for the mom, none for the baby. I don't think Arkansans understand this. I think that they may be deceived when the petition gatherers are out there as to what this actually does. And they must be aware and be on guard and be warned about that. And that's why we're here today, to make sure that Arkansans understand what this will do. And the majority of Arkansans, I don't believe, want this in our state. So I want Dr. Amaya now to introduce herself and to give you her statement. Pinching it. There you go.
On this side?
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be behind you.
And then this one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. I am Dr. Sherry Amaya. I'm a board-certified OBGYN in practice for the past 15 years. I'm a fellow of the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, a diplomat of the American Board of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and a fellow of the American College of Surgeons. I am here today to urge the citizens of Arkansas not to sign a petition for the abortion amendment. As a physician practicing under the Hippocratic Oath, I swore to protect all patients and do no harm. On these grounds, I want to make it known that I do not support the proposed Arkansas abortion amendment that pro-abortion activists wish to add to the November 24 election ballot. The proposed amendment would allow for unrestricted abortion into the second trimester of pregnancy. Abortion harms women. Hundreds of studies and years of data collection have proven that abortion carries with it many harmful effects. Abortion increases maternal death, worsens mental health problems, multiplies suicides by 7-fold, increases risk of breast cancer, and places the woman at a higher risk for future preterm birth. Furthermore, complications of abortion can interfere with a woman's future ability to have children. Despite what pro-abortion groups may claim, abortion provides no benefit to the woman. Pregnancy is not a disease, and abortion is not essential health care, which is why only a tiny fraction of OBGYN physicians, only about 7%, are even willing to perform abortions. The sole purpose of an abortion is to end the life of the preborn child. As physicians, we know that the baby, along with her mother, is our valuable patient. Women do not need abortion to get the good medical care they need. There are no laws in the country that prevent a physician from providing life-saving care to protect a mother. Our deep concern for the women of Arkansas is the unrestricted access and harm to babies with this proposed amendment. I would urge the citizens of Arkansas not to sign a ballot petition for the Arkansas abortion amendment. Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming. We will take questions now.
So I was wondering if you could talk about like what you're going to be doing for your campaign. Are you going to be like deploying petition blockers to the folks who are going to be gathering signatures? How are you going to, what is the Decline to Sign campaign going to look like?
The Decline to Sign campaign is grassroots. So we're just trying to get the word out to all of Arkansans about this petition. And also, there may be, when petition or signers are in a community, pro-life people that do show up and want to hold a sign or just speak the truth about really what the petition does, because the canvassers that are out there don't know typically all that the amendment will do. I mean, they have the ballot title. And the average American, this is over 500 words in this petition, the ballot title. So the average person won't take the time to read that. They rely on people who do know what it says and what it will do to tell them that. So I don't know what the petition gatherers are saying. I'm only hearing from reports that we've gotten from, people that have been there and have been asked to sign and that. So our campaign is just, grassroots, word of mouth, getting the message out. This is bad for Arkansas. Don't sign it.
So, but are you going to elicit volunteers or paid canvassers to go out to these places where the abortion amendment people are gathering signatures to protest or to hand out literature or to tell people to not sign?
I don't know what all is going to happen out there. There are multiple groups. Arkansas Right to Life is one of them. Family Council is here today. They have materials. Volunteers are primarily our method of getting the word out to people.
I was just going to ask for somebody who, say a woman is sexually assaulted and they may not have those options, especially without this amendment. What would you say to them, if they had to go full term through the pregnancy?
Yeah, I can answer that. Sure. Goodness, what a terrible trauma that a woman has suffered when she suffered a rape. What a violent crime. It's my firm belief that we should not add trauma to trauma or violence to violence. And nor should we intentionally kill innocent human beings. Abortion is violent and traumatic for her. So that's my answer to that, is that we should not kill the second innocent victim in this situation, which is the unborn child, and that we should surround the mother with love and support. And she still has options available to her, either to parent or to place the child for adoption.
And I'll just tag on by saying that this amendment is not about exceptions. It's about abortion on demand for the first 5 months of pregnancy. You know, the baby by then has reached a lot of milestones. You know, it's fully formed. All it has to do is grow till 9 months and be born. So don't be fooled by that this is about exceptions. It's not. And in fact, Arkansas reporting that we have gotten in the past from the reasons women are having abortions, it's no reason. You know, a lot of them won't even say what the reason was, but the ones that do say it's not for the hard, exceptions of these, the ones that were outlined in the amendment. This is about abortions, first 5 months of pregnancy, no questions asked, up to 9 months, basically with no questions asked. And then, and healthy babies and healthy mothers. So adoption is always a loving option in any unwanted, pregnancy if a parent cannot parent.
I wanted to ask about the ruling on IVF in Alabama and any implications for Arkansas. You mentioned the amendment for the unborn, protecting life from conception. So I just wanted to ask, is there any thoughts about something like that happening in Arkansas? Would you support some sort of judicial action in that regard? Or, if people are concerned about that, people who may want to use that as a way to conceive a child, what would you say to them?
I would only speak for Arkansas Right to Life at this time. We have never taken a position on IVF. We have passed laws in the past to prevent cloning of human beings and things like that, but we don't have a position on IVF. But certainly, we want to respect life and protect life whenever we can, but at this, no, I don't have a position on IVF.
Do you think this is going to make the ballot, the abortion amendment? Do you think there's enough people to sign?
They're out there raising money. They're out there getting signatures on their petitions. We take it very seriously. That's why, decline to sign is so critical, that people know the truth about, what this amendment says, what it will do, because taking it back, there's no taking it back. It would be very, very difficult. We're talking about changing our Constitution. That is a difficult thing to do. It's a difficult thing to undo. We had 49 years of Roe v. Wade, we've got to do everything we can to make sure that they fail in their efforts. We want to protect life in Arkansas. We just ask Arkansas to choose life. Don't sign. Decline to sign. Politely, respectfully, just don't sign it. Thank y'all very much. No other questions? All right.
Spelling of your names?
Mine is Mimms. Rose is my first name, Rose, and Dr. Maya.
Yeah, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Sharai. It's Sherry, looks like Sheree.